Welcome back students to this online teaching and learning. Yesterday we finished chapter number 1 nutrition in plants. Today we are going to summarize the chapter in brief, and before that it's time for the hot questions answer. The answer is no. All type of fungi are not harmful to us. There are certain species of fungi which are helpful to us also, like yeast. Yeast is used for fermentation. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are used as a food item. These mushrooms are edible, but all type of mushrooms are not edible. There are certain varieties of mushrooms which are poisonous also. Then the third use of these fungi is to make medicines. In that, the fungi like penicillium is used to make penicillin, which is an antibiotic. So now you understand that all species of fungi are not harmful. There are certain species which are helpful to us also. Now we will summarize the topics we have learnt in this chapter. We learned the definition of nutrition. Then we learnt about the two different modes of nutrition, that is autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In autotrophic mode of nutrition, we learnt about the autotrophs, that is the green plants, which can make their own food. We have learnt about the process of photosynthesis in detail, and we also learnt about how to draw the diagram of photosynthesis. Then we learned about the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Under heterotrophic mode of nutrition, we learnt about the parasites, then insectivorous plants, saprophytes, and we also learnt about the symbiotic relationship. At the end, we learnt about how the nutrients are replenished in the soil. Now we will do some small exercises based on this chapter. We will start with the fill in the blanks. The first fill in the blank is: green plants are called dash since they can synthesize their own food. The answer is autotrophs. Second fill in the blank is: the food synthesized by the plant is stored as dash. The answer is starch. Third fill in the blank is: in photosynthesis, the solar energy is captured by the pigment called dash. The answer is chlorophyll. Fourth fill in the blank is: during photosynthesis, plants take in dash and release dash. The answer is carbon dioxide and oxygen. Now we will start the second exercise. Name the following. A parasitic plant with yellow, slender and tubular stem. The answer is Q.2. A plant that has both autotrophic and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. The answer is pitcher plant. The pores through which leaves exchange gases. The answer is stomata. Now we will define certain terms given in the chapter. Autotrophs, the organisms which can make their food from simple substances, are called autotrophs. Auto means self and trophos means nourishment. Heterotrophs, the organism which cannot make their own food. They are dependent directly or indirectly for food on plants, are called heterotrophs. Heteros means others. Symbiotic relationship, the relationship in which two organisms live together and share shelter and nutrients. Now we will discuss the questions given in the textbook. The first question is: why do organisms need to take food? The answer is all living organisms require food to survive. They require food to do different body activities. The food is made up of different components like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. These components are known as nutrients. These nutrients are required by the body to grow, for the wear and tear of the damaged part of the body, and to get the energy to carry out different body activities. Second question is, distinguish between a parasite and a saprotroph. The answer is, a parasite is an organism that lives in or on the another organism and derives its nutrition from it. The organism from which the parasite derives its nutrition is called as host. For example, cascata, or it is also known as amar whale. A saprotroph is an organism that takes its nutrition from dead and decaying matter. This organism is secreting digestive juices on the dead and decaying matter and converting this matter into a solution. Then it absorbs nutrients from it. For example, fungi. The third question is, give a brief description of the process of synthesis of food in green plants. The answer is, the process of synthesis of food in green plants is called photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to combine. Here the food is prepared in presence of sunlight, that is why it is known as photosynthesis. In this process, the food is prepared in presence of sunlight by using carbon dioxide and water. The chlorophyll is needed in this process to trap the sun's energy. At the end of this process, the simple sugar glucose is formed and the oxygen gas is released. This sugar is stored in the form of starch in the plants. Now it is the time for today's homework. This is the end of today's session. Tomorrow we will meet once again. Till then, take care of your health and keep learning.